Welcome back, everybody. Today I want to talk to you about Weiss Schwarz card art. There's going to be a lot of people that you ask that will say that the card art is unoriginal. Too many screenshots. We need new illustrations. And half of that I agree with. Now, there were some reveals that happened today for Hololive, Quintessential Quintuplets, and Buddy Girl Senpai. We'll see what they have done with those sets. Now, before I begin, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Goddess Story. Goddess Story has been known for some nice art, for some nice foiling, bad card quality, and I won't even begin talking to you about where the art even comes from. But overall, what you see here compared to Weiss Schwarz card, people will say is that the art is way better and they wish they could use some of this. Again, the art is questionable where it actually comes from. But that's not what I'm here to talk about to you today. I'm going to talk to you about Hololive first up. This is the premium set for the Weiss Schwarz Ambassadors. This comes out on March 29th. It is essentially a trial deck with a bunch of goodies inside of it, like PR cards, sleeves, deck holder, storage box, and a PR card, which is a frameless glitter card, specification of the card recorded in the deck. Now, what does that all mean? You can see it right here. There are some new illustrations. Yeah, Weiss Schwarz, they're trying to figure out that maybe people want new illustrations, and you can find it here from Karen Sensei. They did a whole stream showing all the cards that I'm going to show you here today. You can check that out. But as you can see, our lovely ambassadors are shown there at the bottom. Kiara is my favorite. Again, you can see Karen drops NFT on X if you want to find more illustrations. There are some lovely ones out there. Next one up is this awesome card featuring our ambassadors again. This by the way looks super awesome. Look at Kiara. She got the little birds in her hair and everything like that. It's cherry blossoms everywhere. This is a fantastic looking card. So this one was drawn by ueuaiueo. Phonics really does not help me here at all because the person that drew this, their name is all in vowels. So you can try that out, but you can check that person out there on Twitter or X as well. But the card looks freaking fantastic. I definitely love that card so much. Next is these other trial deck cards, which looks really cool too. I mean, everything looks fantastic. Look at Kiara over there, full of love and life. This Hololive Ambassador set, I'm excited for. Eventually it'll come into English. I would imagine, I'm never going to say anything 100% comes, because you never know what really happens until it actually shows up. Till I have it in my hands. But there you go, Hololive. Really awesome. Bunny Girl. Bunny Girl. This comes out on March 15th. Booster box. The reason why I have the words on the screen here is because I just want to show you two things. It doesn't matter what it really says, like detailing wise. All you need to know is there's going to be foil stamped autograph cards in the JP version. You're also going to see newly drawn illustrations for our lovely girls. Now, there's a few people actually that have said out there after seeing this that, dang, it's gonna suck. It's not gonna come to English. If it comes to English anyways, that there's not gonna be signatures on it. I honestly think that's too early to say. You can't really say that because we got Sword Art Online that had signatures. You have Saikano that doesn't. But again, I would say that goes towards the whole popularity thing. Next, you have Dengeki Bunko that is coming out for English. We do not know as of yet. I haven't checked in a while, but we do not know as of yet if there are signatures on those cards. If there are signatures on those cards, I would imagine there is a strong possibility that this set will have signatures on it. Now, thinking about the actual art on these with the lovely new illustrations in ABR Rare, which probably more than likely is SSP. I don't know why they keep changing this. I'm going to say these are SSPs for the heck of it because we got the gold border and everything like that. But anyways, freaking lovely art. I think it's really cool to see all these ones. Even on the SPs, I like the ones on the right with the pink going on. The one on the left reminds me of some of the older sets, right? Like if you just look at those ones on the left, feels like deja vu. I've seen it before with the whole blue and snow and all that. But moving on to Quintessential Quintuplets. Comes out March 8th. This is a premium booster box. The words don't matter. It's not translated for you. All you need to know are there's going to be signatures, and it's going to be of our lovely voice actresses, and there are 2 for each girl. Now, when I saw this art, My first impression is, I swear I freaking have seen these before. Have you? Have you like seen these? And I went through and I looked through first set, second set, movie set, and I'm like, I cannot find them, but it just looks all the same. So I'm just gonna show you these. I think the art looks fine. I think it's more the background that throws me off. It just looks kind of plain. I get it. We get the different colors for each of the girls. That's really cool and all. But something about this just doesn't scream to me like what we had with Bunny Girl just now and Hololive, right? I feel like Quints needs a little bit more. And hopefully this is called to them to say, maybe you dig up some new illustrations, because that'd be great. So what you have here is the first set. This will be your SSPs. Then you have your quintessential set or your trial decks, depending on which language you bought it in. Next, you have set number 2. And lastly, your movie set. Now check that out. Isn't that... It progressively got better. I don't know what the deal is with this new set, this premium booster box. It almost felt like it went backwards to me. Like if you look through the art as I showed you here, it looked like it got better and better, especially here. It has more life and all that. Maybe it's the background. I don't know. But that's Quintessential Quintuplets. Also, I would say here with Quintessential Quintuplets, I'm going to show you a video. I mean, if they could show you a video in freaking conference of a Vanguard episode, I'm going to show you this. So I made these videos a long time ago. When I think back to the videos I made, by the way, I'm like, man, you were crazy to do some of this stuff. Because this one I did, it was called the Quintessential Quintuplets Season 1 Anime Become Weiss Schwarz Trading Card. I actually did 3 of these. One for Slime, one for Rent a Girlfriend, one for Quints. And basically what I showed you here are screenshots of the cards, right? I actually showed you the cards as they happen. So as this is already loaded. Oh man, this is some bad stuff here. There we go. What I did was I took the actual episodes and found every card as they happen. So you'll see it right here. And I actually absolutely love doing this. I love that. I love that Futaba tried that. Anyways, the reason why I did all that, why I went through the effort, was because when people say it's too screenshotty, to me, when I look at this game, I think about the anime that I actually love. And even though I get it, these come from screenshots, that's what I get from it. Where, I will say though, there's a asterisk there. My base rarity cards can do that. I don't mind that at all. But when I get to my parallel versions, like if you're gonna just say, let's make a set that has, you know, 100 base rarity cards and 100 parallel cards, I kind of expect better. Like, pick the really awesome art if you're gonna use the screenshots, or give me some newly illustrated cards. That's what I really want. But overall, I have no problem with the screenshots, because as I look at my cards, as I play it, right, if you make like a Miku waifu deck, or if you wanted to make a Nino waifu deck, like, it's actually cool because you could look at your cards and just remember those really awesome moments, especially when you have the climax paired up with them, as that's supposed to be very impactful, right? Like, there's some very nice moments that you can put and combo them together. I think that is one of the most amazing part of Weiss Schwarz and any of these anime card games, if you want to call them out too. The one last thing I want to talk about are these protein bars. And there's nothing bad with them at all, actually. I think what they did here was pretty beautiful. This came off that YouTube stream that had all these other cards on it. The protein bars, though, you can see protein bars, and there's PR cards that come with them. I think there's like one that you get. I can't read any of that. I have no intentions of buying these protein bars at all, as protein bars are pretty disgusting. But in general, they are. I haven't had one of these before, though. But what you see here is a protein bar display. There's a display of protein bars, and I've always talked about how trial decks look really awesome. One of those ones where you can collect and display. It's a trial deck display. what you see on this one right here, these protein bars, is an awesome MyGo right there splashed in the front of it. What you have here with the Avemujica as well, you have all the girls on there. It looks really cool. I wish they would bring that coloring on the trial deck displays because they look really good, but I get why they don't do it. It's money, and people, I guess they assume, shouldn't be displaying it, keeping it for storage. But what do I see here? This is Licorice Recoil. You're going to see this on the English side eventually. You have this with the polka dots and the thing that just says Licorice Recoil. I feel like that was just kind of sad. You have newer ones like Oshinoko that actually have something on it, so no complaints there. I just think sometimes when they make these things, it's a little bit lazy, and I wish that art on there would just carry over, because I know other people have bought trial decks for display, trial deck displays, individual trial decks, booster boxes, right, to display. Up on here behind them with a lovely fireplace going, raging behind them. But I know people do it, and that's one complaint I would have too, because I think they missed the boat on the fact that some of this stuff, even the sealed, are collectible, that people want to actually have it. So if you make a lovely box, that'll actually be for sale, right? You have that with, I guess you would say ETBs. And you can see all those booster boxes over there. And you can see those booster boxes over there. So it makes for a nice display piece, something for a little bit of a shrine, if you will, for a certain IP. I wish Weiss Schwarz would realize what they have. There's a lot of things I've talked about before that Weiss Schwarz could do better, and Weiss Schwarz should appreciate it from a collector aspect. There's things that they need to respect when it comes to players, investors, collectors. This is one of the things right here that maybe you'll work on, right? As you did with your protein bars. I know with protein bars, it's gotta pop. Someone's gotta walk by this thing and go, oh shoot, there's a Weiss Schwarz card in there of these lovely ladies, and they're just protein bars. So let me just buy it anyways. I don't care about the protein bars. I just want the lovely card and the ladies. But that's everything. Let me know what your thoughts on card art, on the, I guess you would say, display boxes, if any changes need to happen there, or if I'm just totally out of my mind. But again, here is all my information. Feel free to contact me in any one of those places. But as always, have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside of your budget. Have a good one.